Hello and welcome you. I'm Nicole here back to show you more game development logs. So see what's going on in the game development, not with specifically one game or anything like that. I'm about to do something really cool here. We might actually go seeing we do a bit of that as well. So if I go back to here, actually I'm gonna do this and I gotta go add a node. What I want is I can't even think of the word. You'll see what I mean when I find a static body. There we go. I specifically need static. So do all that things that's so fun. So what I need to do, this is called a jam jar. And I still can't spell jam, okay? All jar. Okay, yeah. Spelling journey's going well. Yeah. Knock up this one. Thank you for the spelling, there we go. Don't want to be now because I feel like the opposite is for something else, but not really at the same time. Kitchen area, items, I need art. So what I'm about to make is jam jars. So we got 7 types of jams in existence. I'm actually going to make honey as well. These are going to annoy me. They look ugly. There we go. Thank you. See, now they look all beautiful. I spent all last night making them. Stayed up like an hour or two. Yeah, I want to, I don't know. I feel like I need to get a size that best works out for me, but especially in this game. Like most other ones, like Iron Dragon, yeah, it probably wouldn't bother me too much, but in this one, it kind of does because it's 8 here. Because this one has a lot of like moving around, and I need to see what's here. There we go. We've now got empty jar. So I need to move that in the center. So happy days have been alright down here, down the wildlands. I feel like I never said it. I have said that a lot more lately. No. Stressed out a bit more by myself. I don't know. My arm's been feeling bad all right from when I crashed off my bike. Apparently I'm meant to be, since I did this in late May. Not late May, late March. To the 3rd month of the year. I should still have, probably should still have, solar armor till the end of this month. Which is kind of great. And it's still reasonably sore if I do anything drastic, like lift up anything too heavy. Have to spell that up. Okay, I'm good. Let's add our collider shape so it's not like, how dare you not add a collider shape? This is a part of me. I'm not gonna really care about the shapes, since shapes is gonna go right in there. Okay. Jars. So I want to put it. So we're not going to put that with the other items since this is a item that stands still. So we're going to put this in here like the same with the sugar bag and flour bags and these other ones as well. There's a sugar bag on the floor. I moved the flowers over here. That's actually something I did this morning. So you guys are going to probably see that first actually. Okay, now we want to go object. What do I want to do with these is the next question. That's countertops. This is the one I'm after. I guess I could tell what type it is, can't I? Do I want it? The question is now, do I want to make multiple types of this item right here? Or do I want to tell this whole item be whatever it needs to be? Next question is. That is what we gotta ask ourselves. I've also got the biscuits working as well. I realized that. So we got 2 recipes added to the game. So we go down the mixing bowl. It's the old cookie recipe. Ended up being that it probably fits the simple biscuit idea a bit more. So we do that same one again. I still haven't got the reset done on it, which is problematic. So what we meant to do with these containers is grab it. There we go. I was thinking, why my feet don't want to do it? Not really fussed about that. There should be a slight blue tint to it as well. I actually just forgot where the flower was, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's right next to me. There. And then we can chuck the biscuit into the oven. I haven't actually changed the time on this one yet, but oh, I haven't added it in there. Yeah, we kind of see a problem with that, it. I haven't done this properly. Haven't I? I should have done it properly, but whether I've done it properly or not is a different question. So I'll go back up to here, job item. Hang on, I go to here and tell me go straight down there. Should be working. But why is it not? The little cheeky bugger. Oh, I might not got this one working. Should be working. The other one might not be working at all, though. I'm pretty sure the one of them did work. Yeah, no, this one, that's the problem. Good thing we caught that on pretty early on. There we go. See, that's our problem. There's probably a more effective way to do that, so then there's less me forgetting to change something. But hey, we're on this now, aren't we? We're down this goddamn road. You know. So this is meant to be an object in itself. I might just give it, I might just make 8 more jars or something. I'm gonna have to date this kitchen up. Oh my god, this kitchen looks like such a disaster, doesn't it? We also need code for this before we make copies. So this is our code for this one. We also need to go down to where it lives. So what code I need is this being pickup code. Since I'm lazy and I bet this is gonna come bite me in the ass some later on in the game. It's the same that you do for the picking up the physical object, but yeah, it's different. It's just that you can pick up physical objects to be different than the other one, non-physical objects. I'm also gonna definitely need this. That is kind of important. I'm gonna need to have this as well. and it's jam time. So what this will do is that on every single jar, I have to move what's gonna be the drop item. So the item that goes on the floor and that you can pick up is moved here. And later on, I might just like shortcut to that. That would go straight into your inventory. But at the moment, that's what we're gonna keep around. And we still need similar code for that. It's just gonna be like, add this item that you find there. And that's if problems don't avert too much or something like that. Depends on how annoying it gets, I guess, really is the real question. I'm actually going to call this stuff here output now, because I feel like that'd be the best way of explaining it and making it more universal. So when I made it more universal, so first, I didn't just think of new type of flower. When I was first like doing the code for, I think what's outside, the oh no, for the arrow code. So when I added the arrow, it's like new arrow equals this. Like we got new flower type equals that. On the back and forth. And whatever the last language of this one before. But I feel like if I was to teach anyone this code right here, I feel like I want to use output as a better example and more of a unique name so that you can tell whenever you're teaching somebody who doesn't know much about coding that this is the output of the code of what you're spawning in. Because you have to always convert it from there to this, so it becomes a instable like object where you can insert. And that's what really helps out with a lot of the mixing as well, seeing as I just call it call available output. If we look up on here, we can see how I got all these preloaded stuff down here. And we got one called output, where it's got no 2D. So I'm kind of glad I came up with the idea of putting output in there. And that's something else completely different. And you see how whenever, see this one, I also did this one because it's not, because I needed two. And output is a ever changing one. The output will always change, especially when you mix. And I don't even actually need the timer node anymore, because how I did it was instead make the progress bar a timer instead of the other one. I guess in a way it could work better, it could not work better. I don't actually know. But I wanted to, I couldn't get them both interacting with each other, so I went to a much more easier way of doing something. Where is the code for that? Oh, this is not the oven. I was like, the code should be in here somewhere. But then I realized, no, it's not the oven, mate. I might do something like this progress bar onto the mixer so you can see it like what it does similar to cooking. So if start cooking equals 2, then it will add to the bar. So whenever I plant something in here, then it starts cooking. Like this one, I'm really proud of this one, really works very effective. And then the value cooking time equals max value. So the cooking time is nothing to do with timer. It is the max amount of cooking time. So whenever we hit the cooking time, oh, nah, cooking time's not included in this. That's cooking time is actually just the variable that we, apparently it looks like the variable that I use to change the cooking time itself. So that means that I can make it go for 1 second or 10 minutes. That's what the cooking time specifically is about in this situation. So if we go down to here, we can make the cookies go for longer or shorter, or smaller cookies can go for shorter. So we can go cooking time equals, I don't know, 700. Cooking time equals 700. And for the cookies, it could be, for the big cookies, it could just be 8, right? 750 or something. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to convert cooking. Oh god. And all that. And then the biscuits can be similar, you know? I'm actually going to have to do math for that one. Oh god. Like, that'd be like 7 minutes, wouldn't it? I don't know. 7 seconds, I mean. I don't know. It depends on a lot of things, doesn't it? I've just done a lot of one cup at a time, haven't I? If I explain the code. Okay. I should have everything I need now. Oh, also, we need to do this one thing here. So, bevel jar empty. I feel like because there's some things where I don't write down empty, and I bet you that's going to get people confused at some point. I feel like that's probably what's going to come with all that. I'm going to have it down there, so if jar equals 2, so this won't whinge whenever this one is out in the world because I don't want to put anything on it. Pass yeah, I think I'll put this somewhere else, and then else add it into the world. So we're gonna put pass back into here. Okay, let me do this. Excuse me, tab, bad tab. And insert one bump. Dun 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 dun. Now I've got to make sure these colliders are going to be working. I need to remember which collider it is. Object. It's on 10, what? I think it is on layer 10. Yep. See how we got the flower down there? So whenever we interact with it, it will spawn in the goods. Oh, export. I need it to be this as well. Show me in this. Duplicate. I don't know what's the next jam. Oh shit. I had it in the mixing bowl. Wedberry. And we just shove that on the end down here. Duplicate. Now Fine, I'm going to turn this on. So now we're going to use this one. So red berry is the next one over. Boom, that one's all done dusted. Now we gotta find the other one. So I might go down here. Fudge up. This is the next one, which is the orange berry in the dark forest. I'll show you guys in a moment if you're interested. You know, I forgot to do the name for the other one. Oh, I haven't added any red berries. I just realised that too. Red berry bushes. Oh, these guys are gonna complain whenever they're into the world yet. Wish I was kind of like zoomed in, you know. If you haven't seen what these ones look like, you gotta open up first area. I guess we can stand them in here, can't we? No, just open up the first area. Also open up in here as well. While I'm here, I want to go undistracted now. These are the fire drops, if you're not. Oh, fire drops themselves. And then the baby bush. I'm gonna have to do something else with that later as well. I realized too, see, that's what they look like towards the end. There's the wet berry. So the wet berries might be a small little bush. Actually, meant to be a long field of it too. So, okay. There we go. I'm just heading through the area around there. Later I'm gonna have sheep through there. And chickens hanging around. I want this area to be cold, but not really snowing. Or coldish, not really proper cold much either. When I imagine this area. It's just not summer or season. And you can see that. I have to eventually probably end up building the fence around the area. I still haven't quite figured out their agriculture practices at the moment. I'm trying to really think about it as well. Because I've only got the fields down here. Because I want them to be at least multi-crop growers. It's a pretty big important thing. There's the bush apples, and then the blood apples are down there. I don't know why a lot of them are very similar names, but I guess both of them are a similar name. Oh, there's the foods. Then I'll get too excited for the foods. Yeah, so we officially now have, well, technically we have 4 recipes actually. Or more than 4 recipes. We technically have 6 recipes. So we have the 2 biscuits of the 2 flowers. Then we have the 2 cookies, and then we had the 2 small cookies. I haven't tested to make sure they fully work yet, but hey, they should be working. The summer berries are a tree berry. You curious about that one? There's the sunray. It is a yellow fruit. Force apple. So you can make jams out of apples, and I thought you might as well do that. So I went and looked to see what you can make jams out of. I always want to do like jam drop or something else I wanted to put in, because I really like jam drops. Jam drops are basically, if you don't know what they are, they're biscuit with a jam center in them. But that's one of the only things I like with jam. I'm not a big fan of jam. I don't know why, I just like the biscuits, but hey, sometimes that's how things go. No, wrong order. We've already got a different order. Shit. Well, this is gonna be a pain. This is meant to be strawberry. I thought they were the exact same order as this. I guess it kind of makes sense it's not. We had fire. Oh, so these 2 must be switched. Ah. Oh no, not that. So this is meant to be the bush apple. I know that for sure. Problem is trying to get these words in the order. So I'm pretty certain that this one is red berry. The strawberry is meant to be the much more lighter one. See, the strawberry looks like that. That's the red berry. But red apple's pretty obvious. So now let's go with the next one on our list. Like, I'm trying to get this one fixed up too, since now I fixed up the problem with the hitboxes and all that. Now I just gotta make sure every hitbox is fine. Oh, okay, never mind. It's just like, excuse me, how dare you make me work. And I also need to fix this issue up too. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna double check that, make sure that works. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. See, and then we start, and then when I do the escape. Oh, my sound's not working. Oh, it's worth that. Then we got some stuff around here. Mobile controls. I need to test them to see how the feel is myself. Ah. Then we got that coming up once in a while, which is kind of annoying. It's just like, you have a problem, and I'm like, what is your problem? And it's like, I don't know. It's been my whole morning with this. See, I can kill them, which is great. Murder. Oh, I'm gonna fix that layout, don't I? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I've gotta fix that one out. It's having a moment. What? Okay. Looks like we have a little bugs to fix. Great. And this one, why is it taking so long to load? It usually doesn't take this long to load. This one's usually up in 1 and fast. This is what I expect of Unknown Dragon. Not of you, mate. You're a small game. Very small game. I still got my custom stars over there. Oh yeah, and once in a while, soft colliders are having a day. Oh, fire! Fire! Time to burn them all! Oh god, even I. Oh my god, I just went right in that explosion. What the hell? It might not add it back to the well. Is there like a node not connected? Is it something that I missed? Something that I undone? I don't know. It's been a long time since I was fiddling around with the Respawn. The memory's pretty dopey. But that's for me to figure out, because after I figure out all the bugs to go for, probably should not move to the go for, but hey, you know, I was trying to find a previous version, and then that didn't work out, and then now we're just stuck with go for. Yep. I did went looking for a previous version, and that's what happened. Oh, we haven't got the reset button connected. I'm literally staring at the problem. Oh god, that's so funny. I'm literally staring at the polo. I have never never just been right in front of the problem. Like, there's something I must have just knew the problem. It just came on the head, just like, yep, yeah, there's something around here, yep, there's a problem thing not working and all that, and I'm really staring at the problem. Which is great. Is it set to... Oh, I gotta tell it to pick. Thank you. Connect. Now, that should be that problem solved. That is funny. Just staring at it. Staring at the solution to my problem. Murder me, guys. Murder me. Oh, are you kidding me? The one time you had that bug is the one time I wanted you to, you know, see if we're doing a good job or not. Yeah, that's a known bug that I have not really... I was hoping that would have been fixed, but I don't even know what actually causes that one little bug. It must be something I missed in calculations or something. Like, I could just put a grade instead of ankles 2, maybe. I don't know. Wow, what happened there? Yes, at last. We got that reset. We got that one done. Progress. And then every time being reset is a known thing as well. I don't know if anyone's really truly ever noticed that. But I guess I'm the developer, so I should notice that. Oh, I got the hippies. Eh. Don't know why I was having a winter in the plan. Unless I went for that little as I call it, the UI bug. That's been a bug from like the beginning. Ever since I like put the game up. The little UI bug. If anyone, I don't know, has many people out there played it encountered that little UI bug or not. So I feel like if you played it long enough, you would have encountered it. I think my sisters encountered it. Speaking of which, so yeah, I don't know why that's decided to live there now. Okay, it lives there now. I'm not really going to be fussed about its choices, where if it wants to live there or not, but hey, I guess it does. Pace with strawberry. I just like saying that one, let's be honest. Seeing as I did this before, you know, everything happened during this year. I forgot what jam was which at one point. So yeah, you know, maybe I'm wrong about the jams and maybe I'm right. I think this one's the lighter one. Oh boy. I think this one was the one we were just looking at. It's kind of insane. One of the years have been, beginning of the year's been for me. What happened to my date? God damn it, that means it's spelling down here too. The blood apple. At least these two are really easy. I'm just like, duplicate, I haven't even placed the name. I'm just like, you know, I'm shortcutting this. Paste. Oh, I just had a little break. So there's probably a cut in this one. But yeah, this video will be edited. The way you do it. Lucky it. I guess that would have been a bit more effective way. So I just put all these jam drops on their own page and did the rest of the jars, or you missed. You were curious. So all the biscuits on this line is done. I just done the jam drops in this line, except for the plain biscuit as well. So yeah, and now I'm gonna actually make the jam. So what you like use and then click on, yeah. What the, which is okay, so we're gonna do it like this because, well, you need a visual indicator of some kind. I wanted a visual indicator, so we're gonna go overload the top. Not too bad. So I could do thing without there out there. I don't know if I want to have a handle or not is what I'm thinking here. Yeah, I might have the handle. I was meant to represent like a tablespoon or something like that. Yeah, it was meant to be a tablespoon. And it's meant to go, I mean, like, not good practice cooking when you have it over the tablespoon, but hey, you know, you gotta work with your limitations, and this is where we lay down to. And then I just realized something pretty reasonably important. We have to go over here and get the colors from over here. We do. Yep, they're all slightly blue. That was pretty important one to realize before we get too deep in this. Okay, so I need it to go out here. I might just put them all out here. So, I think I remember how to spell jam by now. I'll put them like this order. I like if this ends up being one about these jobs. These jam jobs. And I've also put them into here as well, so it saves us doing that. Whoops. Talking upon my channel now. Oh, there's something here that I forgot. Because I went to the garden routine. starting of this episode and now, because I had all lunch and got myself water and everything like that. You know, it's 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, now it's 2. Must be a time when I stop. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I realized it's something now that this video is about making these random jobs. I actually don't mind that idea of seeing how, and you guys get to watch how something is edited and how long it takes without being edited. Except for that, you know, like, part it's edited. I mean, it is being basic edited. But not all the way through, because I am lazy and I don't know, something about editing I just don't overly like. And I'm not looking down the right tunnel what I'm trying to look for. Here we go. This is actually what I'm looking for, and I was staring right at, just like I was before. Sometimes you get in those positions where you're staring right at what you desire. Okay, and I make it a PNG file. They aren't the most effective file. But hey, the visual, the JPEG, or this one right here, more effective. There's like a ton of files a bit more effective on the space. But we're not after doing that. Just to give you some computer knowledge, you might know or might not know that there is some files that are a bit more effective than others. No, not really that fast, but oh wow! Now we gotta go boom, copy, control, and I really learned to use this a lot. This is actually really user friendly. If you're ever interested in learning yourself, I find. There's some Blender. And a Blender reminds me of why I hate working in 3D. I feel like when you're working in 3D, it feels like you get very imprisoned in a certain way. I don't know if anybody out there has worked in 3D and kind of get what I mean down there. It feels like, and also done pixel art, like, you see, I can move really easy right now. That is probably one of the biggest things what I hate about 3D. Working in 3D itself rather than 2D. 2D is really fun working. I don't know, I would like to learn Blender to the point where I can make really cool, like, small things. Like you can with clay or something like that. Like, that'd be really cool. I want to make stuff like that with Blender when I specifically think I'm going to make stuff like that. I have to learn like a 3D version of my old coding. I don't know if we ever make a 3D game, you know. But we got a 2D boy on the way. There's going to be a lot of games. I've got so many ideas that I want to throw out there. And soon we're going to get What's Outside on Steam, which is going to be cool. I just bumped for little Patsy's nose, full of doggies. Yeah, they're all watching me on top of my paint cups. And I just realized they were slowly reminding me, hey, at one point you wanted to paint. What happened to that? I'll probably end up doing it next week. Oh, well, you know what's helpful? I was going to say, you know, it's pretty helpful knocking out every tab with what I need on. It's great, isn't it? I have to do played up because all this is going to be like one episode. So I do it like this because I need it for visual effects. Yeah, bush apple. Hopefully tomorrow when I go to this thing, so it's about native plants of Australia and hopefully mainly around the local area. Hopefully I'll bring home some plants and hopefully I will learn like new plants to add into Unknown Dragon. So yeah, I'm not just excited for plants. I'm all like plants themselves. I am excited to hopefully learn a lot more about native plants here, so then I can add them to Unknown Dragon and help them learn about them all. And I want to learn them all myself because, yeah, it feels kind of annoying going outside and being like, okay, I know none of these plants. I don't know if anyone's ever been in that type of position, if you know what I mean or not. I guess it depends. Probably a lot of Australians probably know what I mean by that, but I don't know if anyone else would really. I actually want to figure out more about wattles, specifically wattle seeds. Because I do feel like they could be very useful in their own way as well. And I do feel like they could be almost more useful to you if you have a small bit of land than actual grain. So you can make wattle seeds into flour, like you can with grain, like wheat. And I want to know if you. I'm a bit curious to see how effective that is. If that is more effective than growing wheat itself, especially in a small area. And I also want to find out like more about native grains, but I don't know if I find out that there. But hey, and hopefully being home a finger lime because well. That thing, finger limes are my favorite fruit now. Now I need to start learning what the other ones your name for it is. Well, I like other ones your name for it. Well, I do mean localism where they come from, but hey, it could be meaning one or the other. Next biggest problem they also, I find something they should have taught you through school is they should have taught you how to read the Alonzo language. I was never really taught how to read it. I was taught how to read Japanese more than I was told how to read language that I usually see on the signs usually see on about every second word sign, you know? Or third, whatever comes down to it. Like, that's kind of insane, isn't it? Okay, so we got those up and running. I should have done those. I kind of actually wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to like bring you guys through and show you all that. It's the reason why I did that like that. Okay, let's bring that down all the way down here. Yep. So let's bring up. I bought it like that so I could do that. There's even ways to bring in these wall files into here, but I do feel like the wall files tend to have more, tends not be summarized as much as the PNGs as much. That's the reason why I keep doing the PNGs. Wall files are usually ones that the software use themselves that are usually bigger than the others. Okay. I'm actually gonna go find yeah, this is this thinking about how fun it's gonna be in the next 5 minutes. Oh wow, I really gave myself not a very small chore to do. Where's the biscuits? Oh, they're called simple biscuits. We'll just call them biscuits. Simple. Yeah. Well, we make all type of regrets, and that's one. Don't worry, someday I'll learn to spell it all. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Red. Wow, look at this. I've learned how to spell berry. Right. After writing it 50 times, you think I would, wouldn't you? The strawberry, no, that's not on the list yet. Here we go, mates. And, you know, after doing this for the 50 million times, you think I would learn? Oh, remember, I gotta copy it and then paste it in here. Good boy. Yep. Someday I'll remember to do that. Someday I will. Yeah, no, if you didn't see what I just did there, I copied that instead of pasting it. That's the reason why I'm like, you kidding me? Let's go with JD. I guess I could just call it, might as well call it Jam Job. Jam Job. I'm pretty sure this one is one that's actually called many different names, depending on where in Australia you're from as well. I don't mind the labels. I might keep the labels on, you know? What do you guys think? Do you guys like the labels or not? I guess you could tell me what do you guys really think about the labels. I think they look alright. You know, I'm worried about them looking like there'd be too many words at one point, but then they look alright. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Oh, it might just be me. I don't know. I don't know, eventually I'm gonna have to put a copy in. You know what? What do you guys think? Stuff it. And let's go and let's use the labels, you know? What? Let's see that one. I don't know what I did there. Oh, I have to do this. So that doesn't whinge about the other thing. How dare there be no item in my hand? Okay. After getting distracted, let's go. Let's do the job that we're meant to do. Someday. This will happen. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep Biscuit in there due to the fact that it is really far more easy to like copy and paste and all that and like remember. I should keep putting spelt before the type of jam to keep the type, like whether it's sugar wheat or the other one together. I've kind of put myself in a hole with that, and well, now I'm in the hole, so I might as well keep on going. Yep. Here we go. At least this one's really easy to do. All I gotta do, because they're all basically the same biscuit base. So that's gonna be really nice. And then I have to remember to put the tag in here. Yeah, I have to put the tag. I have to put a label in this because you know how I was going on not knowing what the difference between other red one and this red one. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite if I don't do that. Oh, hang on. I'm not really a hypocrite, but I am an asshole. But just assume that you should know when I can't even remember the difference myself. Yeah, can't expect too much from everybody else if I can't even do it. I don't know how else to say it. I don't think I said that very nicely. Don't take too much offense for it, please. I feel like I was saying I was asking my sister if she wants me to reveal the like photo of a keyboard, which she doesn't, so you guys aren't gonna see that in a long time. I asked her that, and then she started saying that people might think we're different people, and I'm like, yeah, I have a much more. I feel like I have a much more rougher, harsher language than she probably does. I feel like that will be the case. She's gonna get into it a little bit more, like YouTube, a little bit more sooner or later as well. She does have a book and all that she wants to promote later on. Oh, I guess she does have a bit of stuff on her own channel. Like a Geek of Flame, yep. Might as well promote it. You guys have not seen it. And it's a really cool fantasy book as well. So if you kind of like that type of really nice fantasy type of stuff, I'm pretty sure she goes like full on like proper fantasy. I'm probably when I want, I'll probably go more mixing up both sci-fi and fantasy more than what she does. But I'm pretty sure there's a feeling actually. I think that's what probably do more than me. I don't know. I feel like I'm more like, especially with a lot of stuff that I want, and especially this game. Like when you look at this game, it is gonna be a full-on sci-fi fantasy in a way that is wiping around both fantasy and sci-fi. I always like that genre. I always like watching stories in that genre and whining about that genre. But I think in the stories lately that does have more that whites into that and whites into both. It's always really cool to be like, yeah, like all these stories, they do exist in this universe. Yep. Everyone's technically everybody, most people are white, you know. Like, oh my god, there's werewolves and vampires. Yeah, people. The stories aren't just totally pulled out of the sky. You know, there might be rough estimates to what they are, but hey. Fire job. I feel like I'm gonna want this, you know, it's called spelling issues sooner or later. You know, that kind of good old friend I like to almost murder. You know, still haven't learned my lesson yet. Someday I might never learn it. Let's be honest here. F. That's not an F, that's an R. D. I've set it up to be like the periodic table because I feel like that'd be the easiest way to do it. As with the periodic table, if you don't know, you have the capital letter first and then you have the little letter when it's the same element. So I feel like that'd be a really good and simple coding system that is mostly, you know, mostly right understood or is easy to understand once you like understand it, or I tell you in like the tutorial, it'll be like, this is how you tell what an item type is. It'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, you know. That's how I feel like when that's not a fire. Oh, that is fire berry. Is it? Looks strange. Are you fire berry? Yeah, yeah, actually. So it looks like the bush apple when it's darkened by this thing. Okay, and now we gotta go down here. Yeah, I'm showing you how inconvenient this is, the system I currently got here. I might not do them all because I don't know. Maybe I will do them all. I don't know. We have to see what it beholds, what it comes down to. And show me in here. So this one there. There we go. Oh, I need to make sure this one's white. No, it's not. Excuse me. It would have been nice to know you do that later. Could have done that after I, you know. You gonna jump down there? Oh, of course not. No, never mind. It's just like, you know, I jump down here when you don't want me to, but I will jump down here when you do, when you don't want me, and when you do want me to, I will just move nowhere. I just stand where I am because I feel more comfortable here, you know. Summerberry. At least a lot of these are really easy to spell. Like bloody god, I fall that far here without even knowing. Summerberry. I feel like I am really getting into each attitude then. And they're gone. So it's S, capital S and a B for Summerberry. I have to usually keep them universal as well, hopefully. Good luck to me with that one then. Something will always happen. Oh, I even got an extra dot in there. Oh, that's gonna be problematic. Lucky enough we notice that sooner or later. Probably really dive down the deep end. Hopefully I didn't forget to change the last one. No, I don't think I did. Summerberry. I might just do you guys a spell because, you know, I like you guys watching, but I do want to do what we call play it up and watch stuff while doing this as well. Yep. I actually kind of like to organize this more. What do you guys think about doing more like videos like this where I do show more of the development? I really want to always show the development. That's one thing I really like about the streaming was always showing off the development more and everything about it. And the senti I lose along the way. That's half a joke. Bush apple! Bush boy! He's a bush apple. Oh, my sanity was long lost. Boy, I remember something. I haven't made the other thing for this. I'm jumping the gun again. I'm jumping the rope. I don't know. Maybe we should change that saying. That sounds a bit mean now, thinking about it. Summerberry, it's a summerberry. Let me go. Bring it back down here. You know, if you wonder why I haven't put anything in the filter, it's that sometimes, yeah, I have put stuff in the filter to lower down my scrolling. But apparently I can't close folders, so yay, great to me. I guess maybe we could just put biscuits in there. Let's go put biscuits in there, see what it does. Yeah, it gets kind of annoying. I guess we can go stick to this, see how well it goes. Because when I was trying to do item, I couldn't like close this folder because every time I did something in another folder, it's just like, hello. But I guess I probably could have started on with it today, couldn't I? Yeah, I might as well do them all now. Ah, damn. Let's see what there was. I'm being a creepy stalker from outside. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Why are you not letting me duplicate? Bad, buddy. I guess we can. Which one are we up to next? Bush apple. And then we can go. Is there like, I don't know, man. Is that gonna... I have to figure... If I want to do that effectively, I have to figure out a way to save me scrolling time. But what's the use saving your scrolling time if you gotta... Excuse me. God. Okay, fine. I'll do it over here. It's like, no! How dare you copy and paste me? Although that's a good example why I gotta move this thing. And at the same time, that's a good example why I don't. We're gonna have problems. I'm gonna call this one BA. Another one could be BLA. Oh, yeah. BUA. Oh, they're really easy to solve when it comes down to it. So, might as well just keep BU down there. I don't think there'll ever be another BU for bush. I guess there might be another type of bush thing, but let's be honest, I don't think there'd be anything else really worth anything that's not bush apple related. If it's BU. Oh well, that's for me to figure out later. And you guys not to worry. Oh, what? What? Now I can duplicate things? Okay, whatever. This is better now. I like you now, okay? Good boy. I don't have to get angry at you. Let's see what this... Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm gonna get angry at you. Peace. Although, I guess if it's gonna save me scrolling time, I guess it's okay-ish. Peace. If you can't tell, I am using my sanity. Oop. Okay, now... where's our next one? Duplicate. What's our next one of after the bush? Strawberry! I don't know how to spell strawberry. Strawberry. Yep. This is usually how I act anyway. Nothing too different. Nothing too unique. Oh yeah, let's do this before we forget. For the 50th time. One of these times I have to learn how to do it. Or remember to do it. Okay, let's do S. I mean, capital R-S. Which strawberry? I think there'll be one like that either. I'm gonna forget what a lot of these symbols mean as well. But oh well. I feel like that'd be a nicer way to do that for that one reason as well. Well, long or white, I guess the future beholds. I guess that comes down to question. What do you guys think? I feel like that'd be simpler for everybody. Especially little things like the flowers, let's be honest. I need to put symbols to them. Or some other things like that as well. It's very close. I'm going to do it for the coffees as well eventually, because I know that's going to run into problems. That's the reason why I did it for the teapots, because there's no visual indicator with them, so it has to be a word indicator. But I don't want it too complicated because, well, then it gets annoying for someone like me. It's dyslexic. And then some people probably get bored of reading. Okay, I just described what see what was in there. And a mixture of it with something else that's annoying. Someone once told me one of the most arsehole things to say. They say if you don't read things, you won't read things you don't like reading. But everything but even if it's a contract, I still like reading it. Even if it's this, I still like reading. Even if it's code, I still like reading it. Actually, they're the most wrong person ever. Because I don't read books. I read code. And I like reading code. I guess it is technically a book in a way. But it's still then. I don't mind reading contracts or whatever. I don't mind reading void signs. I don't mind reading. I just don't want to read paragraphs that are 50 miles long. But I don't hate what I read. There's something that's what I would say to that person if I ever see them again and that's what they say to me. Blood apple, blood boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put BA for this month because blood BL is already done. Yeah, we forgot about doing the other thing. B and little A. Do that once in a travel on or later on in life. That's for me to figure out and you guys just to watch. Because if I'm worried about that, then I'll never get anywhere. Sometimes you just gotta keep moving on, and then when that problem comes back and haunts you again, then you gotta fix that problem when it comes back and haunts you again. What the hell is what I disappeared up to? That's my advice to trying to solve a problem. That's the best way you solve a problem. Sometimes it's best to push forward and not look back, and sometimes it's good to look. But know when to go and know when to not go is some of the powerful things that you can ever learn. If you're patient, things will come to you. If you're impulsive, things will come to you as well. But knowing when to be impatient, knowing when to be patient and knowing when not to be patient should probably be advice that should be given. Because yeah, I've heard advice be like, oh, you gotta go then and now. Don't wait for anything. But at the same time, I've been hurt by not waiting. Midnight berry. See, I've learned midnight berry now. It's an edible that you get that you get hurt being impatient. But at the same time, you gotta know when to be impatient and when to be patient. It's the same thing again, but hey. Knowing when to jump is probably the most. Knowing when to jump is probably the most important thing that you can everybody can learn. I feel like I don't know. That's a good advice or terrible advice. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like the spell. I'll really be here all day long, let's be honest here. So let's go knock down here. Yeah, especially when I stop halfway in the middle of my show, I think. So you can see why I'm a bit like I really want to watch my show. I didn't expect to spend this long for a new video, but hey, I hope you guys will enjoy this one, you know. I guess if people don't watch it, then yeah, you know, it's pretty fun actually doing it with you guys. When I can focus. So now we have to do, so I don't think I can do this, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, wow, okay. Good boy. When did that came into use? So here is the blood apple. Oh, this actually be really helpful for me to do this now because I know I'll mix things together, but I'm pretty sure they'll be separated anyway. Where's the blood apple? Why am I blind? I'm not blind anymore. Bush apple. Fire jar. This one. Red berry is the top. Strawberry. This one. And summerberry. Shit, I should have copied it before putting it all down. Yeah, probably definitely should have copied it. Oh well. Actually, I'll do the strawberry since that's the only one I can't spell yet. That'll be the most beneficial one to me. Now let's get to jam drops down here. I meant to make available for those jams. Sometimes you just don't think that far ahead, and that's one moment. Well, I don't think that far ahead, but I'm okay with that. Because, well, I have to be okay with that, you know? I can always be angry about it, but, yeah, can't be that angry about it. So, we have a problem here. I forgot the order already. Fine job. Whoops. So I might as well knock this out because it'll be easier for me. Summerberry. Bush apple. And then the strawberry. And then blood apple. Then midnight worker. Okay. I'm gonna copy these over here. Have I been done that? Yes, I think. Okay. Probably should have waited on this one, maybe. Book my fat so it's not hidden. I'm gonna copy this just in case I haven't done it up here. You're not done up here. Okay, I'm just making sure. So now this is where I want to go. This probably gets deleted, this one down here. That's the reason why it's separated. I know one of these had to be separated for one reason. This has come helpful now. Windberry equals false. I might just do it like that. So we go here, available. And I add equals false on the end of it. Available. Available. Then we go down here, paste, 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 paste. There we go. I'm actually going to separate this so it looks, you know, less like a paragraph of words. For my insanity. Since I just whipped it out, please. So it should be really easy to do that. Okay. I still feel like that's misspelled. Oh my god. Like that. I don't know why I feel so much better start down there. I don't know. If wed berry equals true. Now, I have to eventually start doing a undo button. I know that is inevitable to happen. It is a undo button. You kind of see why I bid that as a bit of a waste of my time when I'm doing this. This is probably gonna bite me back in the ass later if I don't put gem. Feeling I will. Like I saw whinge about this one. So the reason why I want to put gem on the back end of it, because I feel like it might come bite me back in the ass, like I said before. Because then I might want to put war veggies in it, like war fruit versions of them all. Like I might just want to put noble ones. There we go. It's too busy to be like, what is this phone thing right here, Annie? Killing me. Paste, 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 paste. Boom. Oh, disappears. Thank you. Look at those skills. You didn't see the skills coming. I didn't either. Should have been honest. See, I'm just doing the same thing again. There we go. I'll put a bookmark down there. So I can remember I gotta undo those. So they're ready when I get those other things up and running. I won't touch them at all. So there we go. So now we have to add in the code for the gems. So now we gotta add in a new item type. Yay! New item type. Here we go. Oh no, I've got it all right on the end down there. I'm already 5 steps ahead of myself. Now, I'm pretty sure I've already figured out the name of it. Yes. And now this thing is going to hate me. So I've already got the basics down here. +1 and all that. Yep. I'm going to run into a problem later on where that's going to be problematic. I'm going to add a new function called gem type. Gem type added. So the reason why I want to make this a function, see how this one's got a lot of words in it? Imagine that, but now this is going to happen 6 times. Okay, after you imagine that, there we go. I forgot to copy it. Don't know why these are 50 miles away. Come back here, bad boys. Alright, so these are on the back end of it all. So I don't think I need first. I just think I need this. I guess it won't be as big as that. But I don't need this. It was 5 a.m. Is that what's afterwards? Oh my god. Guys, this would take off fucking oh, but like, okay. I'm sorry. More words. You know what? I shouldn't get annoyed, you know? Just relax more. Because, well, I don't know. I'm spending with you guys. Like, you guys are watching this video. I hope that your day is going alright. Mine is going alright. I like doing this more than I admit it. Because if I didn't like doing this, this video would not exist for what we're doing right now. As much as I'm, sound like I'm getting frustrated, which I am getting frustrated, but I don't truly hate this. Because I know when I hate something looks like. And this is not it. An apple, and it is a teaspoon. Tablespoon. So tackle tea. That's your cooking. Go over there. JA. I think that'll be the simulation. We could do what's the other way of doing it? Table L. Tablespoon. What is the shortening for it? Is it going to tell me or not? Here we go. TBL. I'll do TB. Because I don't want to do more than 2 ideally. So let's go with that. TB would probably be more recognizable according to this as well. Good thing that didn't go off because it'd be kind of annoying. Did all of that. Ugh. Oh, now I'm gonna fix up the sheet. There you go. I'll do it like that. I might just do it with the. I might just show you guys with the flat apple. Because, well, this is a lot more work than I thought it would be, if I'm truly being honest with y'all. So let's go with the flat apple. There's a lot of repeating stuff in here. My day is starting to go away. I might do more, I don't know. I might just do a rule spell, I don't know. It's big, I'm big on the fence of what I'm doing, am I? Sometimes, because I do want to do, like, plate up. It's really nice doing this as well. There we go. Now I'm gonna make that a jam. Actually, I might as well go teaspoon like this. Whoops. Oh, that works. There we go. Now we can, now I'm actually going to do a whole lot now. See, now we can do it really easy now. We are down. Paste. It is bush apple, so we have. Okay, what did I put the way? Apple. In the little, that's what I need down for bush apple. This. Paste. Not really fast, but all I was saying it's really easy to. This I'm just gonna paste in all whatever up next for me. Jam, everything like that is wall. I should click that. That. So it is wall. So basically, if you don't know what wall means in the way I'm using it, it means that it cannot be selected. I guess it is technically a wall ingredient. So there we go. Actually, I have to click that as well, I think. Because if I remember correctly, if I go back to the code, Yeah, it has to be a warm ingredient. So I have to make the biscuits a warm ingredient. I've realized that too. God. That's gonna be problematic later on. So when we do this, we have to go 1 plain biscuit plus a jam. So we go up to here. Undo that. Oh, that's really helpful. I want to minimize this. I'm gonna have to make another calorie for biscuit. Oh boy. Actually, you know, I'm gonna cut this up because it's been too long. I might do more on this. Oh, but then I will finish it. It's kind of hard, isn't it? I'll just do these two. Down to where I was, blind apple and add that to the list. Oh, bloody hillbillies. There we go. So it seems like I got the names up here. Bush apple and blood apple. Bush apple down here. Adding it in. Now I might get this. Now I'm gonna need the simple biscuits. Have that as a raw ingredient. And then instead of having type up here, I'm gonna have to repeat the same thing with the flour. So with the biscuit. And plain biscuit. If it equals plain spelt. It has this flour. plain. Bookmark that just in case it's not right. Then we go down to the jams on some styles. If that equals true, okay. I'm gonna have to spawn in. I have to do a nice little quick plate up video, won't I? A plain biscuit and jam. I'm gonna spawn in multiple. That's something I'm going to do. Oh shit. Oh god. Why is it not working? It's going away, but it's not working. Jam amount equals 0. Oh yeah, I didn't do the rest of it properly, did I? Whoops. I feel like they added in. If I need to instead add that up there, didn't I? Oh, whoops. I got confused, which is fair. Okay, I'll do that. That's what I need to set up, I think. So good in the hood, yes. Biscuit amount. Biscuit amount equals plus n equals 1. Biscuit amount is plus n equals 1. Alright, so I need biscuit amount. So here I need to change this to biscuit amount x1. Jam amount x1. Let's see if we do this right now. Please, for God's sake. Oh, okay, what is the problem now? It is taking my thing. why does it want to move it on? I'm confused. Taking away my spoon, but it isn't doing anything. I'm gonna do something else, make sure. Because we aren't getting the cookie biscuit in there. Why is everything else? Oh, the biscuit works. Okay, that's good. Oh, I know why. We forgot about the most important thing, and that's these two right here. I don't believe of it. What? What are you doing to me, mate? Okay, Kelly's not recognizing what I've got in my hands. Have I got the gem? Number 1, master. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. What do you guys think? Does this look so cool? I finally did it! I think we've got the wild one in our hands, yes. So let's go fix it up in a moment. So, bush apple. Let's go down here first. Whoops. There we go, down here. And then we'll put that there. So what do you guys think? Hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. I don't know, not really tutorial, but a little show of some of the work I'm doing for this game. And some of the hell I gotta go through. So, ideally, eventually, with the jars. I was hoping to do jars, but then I realized this is long and tedious. So basically, I'll show you guys what I do on the sugar and all that. So you go to the sugar bag, you go pick up, and then it adds the item to the world, like it does with the mixing bowl. And then you can pick up the item infinitely. That's what I'm gonna do with the jars. So I get excited for that. Eventually, maybe they're gonna be endless, maybe they're not gonna be endless. I don't know yet. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe on this one. I don't know if I said that. I might have said that twice. Because this is really exciting. We're gonna about to have more recipes in this game, and that's gonna be really good. Not just have a lot of drinks. Thanks for watching.